Jerusalem. Tariq's neighborhood in Gaza's Jabalia camp was quickly turning into a battlefield when he and his family of 8 fled Israeli armament in November. He was unrecognizable when he returned home on Sunday, after spending weeks searching for food, dodging artillery and fire trucks. Choose your plan. What was left behind was half a house, Arrow Wright told the Washington Post on Wednesday. Ruins we can live on. Tariq, who spoke on condition that he be identified only by his first name out of fears for his safety, was among first displaced residents to venture back to their homes in Gaza this week following partial withdrawal of Israeli troops from north. They faced collapsed buildings, dilapidated roads, piles of rubble and great uncertainty about their future, amid a gradual shift away from all-out war in some parts of Gaza. The fate of the area and its 2.1 million residents remains uncertain, as some residents return to their ruined neighborhoods. Israel's leading politicians question whether they should return to their homes. Controversial proposals by some Israeli officials evacuate Gazans to camps in Egypt or other countries are causing friction between Washington, Europe and the United Nations, and have led a lawsuit filed against Israel at the International Court of Justice alleging genocide in Gaza. Far-right members of the ruling coalition have proposed sending displaced Palestinians to Saudi Arabia, Jordan, the European Union or Chile. The Post reported in December that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called on President Biden and other U.S. officials to pressure Egypt to open its Gaza border and accept Palestinian refugees. A report in the Israeli media last week stated that Netanyahu was in talks with the Democratic Republic of Congo to receive voluntary migration from Gaza. Critics say such proposals could amount to ethnic cleansing in the Palestinian region. Forced displacements are absolutely prohibited as they are a serious violation of international humanitarian law. The European Union's top diplomat, Josep Borrell, wrote on his former Twitter account, "And words matter." Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir demanded that Palestinians leave Gaza. Ben-Gvir reiterated that call on Tuesday, writing in U.S. officials say they have been assured that the proposals do not represent official Israeli policy. But the State Department rebuked Smotrich and Ben-Gvir on Tuesday. This rhetoric is inflammatory and irresponsible, spokesman Matthew Miller said in a statement. We have been clear, consistent and clear that Gaza is Palestinian territory and will remain Palestinian territory. Israeli officials say proposals in the private meeting stem from political imperatives of Netanyahu's coalition and its dependence on far-right parties to maintain its power. Ben-Gvir and Smotrich were removed from the Emergency War Cabinet, where security policy was determined, but their explanations are gaining ground among religious settlers and